family. Welcome to your total body strength day. Today, we're working the lower body, chest, and shoulders. We have a simple yet effective workout for you, so get ready for it. Before we do, let's meet our team. I have Kelly to my left. She'll be demonstrating modifications and alternatives for some of the moves as we go through the workout. And I have Lee to my right. She's going to be showing you all the moves with bands. What do you have over here? Strength and mini, correct? And a couple of light weights.
Yep,
Awesome. All right, so let's get warmed up. We're going to start with a squat and curl your back leg towards your back side. Then the other leg. Then we're going to do a twist, hands on thighs, slide them down, come up 2 times. All right, so everything's in 2s. Ready? Squat, curl, twist, twist. Now hinge. 1 and 2. You've got it. Just a little bit of a complex here. Little series for you to warm up your brain along with your body. Slide those hands down your legs. Get that good hip hinge going. Deeper in the squat if you can, and really try to kick that heel up towards your backside. Good. Slide those hands down a little bit lower. Perfect. We're going to do this 2 more times. That's it. Thoracic twist here, warming up the spine, warming up the back of the legs with this hinge. Last time, team. Squat, twist, hinge, and hinge. Good. I'm going to back up a little bit. We're going to go down into an inchworm. So everyone squats down. We walk out, knees or toes, come down onto your forearms, come back up, and then walk back in and stand up. All right? So we're doing a forearm push-up at the bottom of the inchworm. Down, walk it out, forearm push-up. Good. Try to keep those hips still. Really enable that core to keep you strong. Try to put your elbows where your hands were. Good. We're going to do a couple more. Warming up our entire body with this sequence. Doing great, team. We're going to do 1 more together. Again, if you need to drop to your knees for that forearm push-up, go for it. Okay. Woo! Let's get into a little jog. Let's get the heart rates up a little higher. Feel free to march in place. That feels better for you right now. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good. Like I said, simple yet effective workout today. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to encourage you to really go heavier if you can, especially if you've been working out with us for a while. Now may be the time to see if you can increase those weights on some of these moves that we're going to be doing, some really compound moves. Okay, let's move into a high knee run. Pull those knees up, pump the arms, and lean back. Good, stay here. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to a little jog. Bring the heart rate back down. Good, all right, so we're gonna warm up our shoulders, sorry. Elbows up, hands up, elbows in, out, down, and down. Up, in, out, down, down. Good. Bring that breath back into control. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Just warming up, like I said, those shoulders. We are going to focus on shoulders for part of the workout today. I have a core finisher for you at the end, so don't go anywhere. We're gonna hit those abs nice and hard at the end. All right, let's do 2 more of these, and we're almost done with this warm up. And last one, up, in, and down, shoulder roll, and shake it out. All right, let's talk about the workout. We have straight sets this month, starting with this week, and that simply means we're gonna do 1 move for a prescribed number of reps, and we're gonna repeat it for a total of 3 rounds, resting between each round, okay? Simple yet effective, I keep saying that. So now is the time to think about going heavier, especially for some of these moves that you've been maybe doing for a while. Now's a great opportunity to see if you can lift those heavier weights that you've been maybe shy to do in the past. All right, so not a lot of complexity, but a lot of effort in this workout. So let's get started. We're gonna start with a heel elevated goblet squat. So you're gonna need something to elevate your heels, something sturdy. I've got some flat edge dumbbells on a rubber floor, so they're pretty sturdy for me. I'm gonna elevate my heels. I'm gonna hold my dumbbell by its head, sit down, and then stand right back up. We're gonna do a total of just 10 reps. Remember, we're doing all these moves 3 times through, okay? So not lacking in volume, that's for sure. I'm gonna use a 35 for this weight. And Kelly, are you doing anything different back there?
I'm doing the same thing as you are. I'm just not gonna go as low in the squat.
Okay, good idea. All right, here we go, team. All right, chest up, eyes up, 10 reps, sit down and drive up. So what we want you to do is to push through the top half of your feet. Focus on the top of your legs right now, your quads. That is what we're aiming to fire up. Inhale and exhale. Good. Keep that back nice and straight. Don't hunch over. If you start to hunch over, don't go as low. And rest. All right, shorter rest time here. Only did 10 reps, but remember, that felt light. Let's go a little heavier. In fact, if you wanted to, you could get heavier with each round that we do, all right? Let's go again. Pick up your weight. We've got a total of 8 straight sets today, so a lot of work ahead of us. Down and up. Inhale and exhale. Good. Feels good to lift heavy, doesn't it? Does the body good. Structural integrity is what we're aiming for here when we lift heavy. Lean muscle mass is what we're wanting. Good job. 2 more. Keep that back nice and flat. Last one. And rest. Okay, shorter rest periods. However, if you're going pretty heavy today, consider taking a little bit of a longer break, okay? And even cutting down the reps just a tad to really get some quality reps out of these moves, okay? How are we feeling? Okay, good job. Let's do it again. Pick it up, glue that dumbbell to your chest, and squat, drive. Good. Last time we do this, inhale, exhale. Yeah, good work. Big squeeze to the top. Squeeze those quads. Yeah, tighten them up. It's gonna give you a little more bang for your buck. Awesome, 2 more. Good, last one. You did it. All right, set those weights down. Clear your area a little bit. Next up, we have a static lunge with contralateral overhead press. That just is a fancy name for your opposite arm. So what it looks like is a big step back into a lunge. We drop down into it so that our thighs parallel to the floor. We hold a weight in neutral grip and we drive it up. 8 reps. We switch legs, switch arms. 8 reps. Kelly, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be doing the same move, but I'm gonna use the chair next to me so that when I'm in a lunge, I have the chair to help with my balance. I'm not putting all of my weight onto the chair, so I'll stand up and down, and the chair's there to help me focus on the move and not my stability.
Love it. Lee's got her strength band. Awesome. Okay, let's pick some light to moderate weight here. I'm gonna use a 15. Remember, just one arm is pressing. So let's get our feet under our hips. Let's take a long step back and now drop down. Thighs parallel to the floor. Now press. 8. Good. Straight up. Palm is facing in. Breathe. Stay low. Good. 3 more. It's like the ceiling's coming down, so you can't go up. Switch. Make sure your feet are like on railroad tracks, not a tightrope. Drop down. Now press. 8. Stay low. Good job. Just 8. Come on. 5, 4, 3. Good. 1 more. And rest. Okay. Working unilaterally, meaning one side at a time. So in a way, that one side has a break while the other side is working. So we're not going to take super long breaks here. Let's go ahead and start with the first side again. Drop down. Neutral grip. Drive up. 8. Breathe. Good. Try not to rush here. 4. Let that tension build up in your legs. 2, 1. Shoulders are absolutely involved here, obviously. Getting them primed and ready. Drop down and drive up. 8. Good. Stay low. Ceiling is coming down. Cannot go up. Only weight is down. 1 more. Yes. Imagine that ceiling coming lower and lower and lower. Your only option is to go down, okay? So even if you can sit down a little bit or sink down a little bit lower and that back knee towards the floor, I love that. So 1 more time, team. This is our 3rd round. Ready? Let's go. 8. Good. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, sink, 2, 1. I could feel myself wanting to creep up, right? Resist that urge. Go the opposite way. Ready? 8. Good. Come on. Little lower. Good. 4, 2, 1. Wow. Legs, shoulders, all of it. Okay, we're moving into one of my favorite moves for your hamstrings, the sumo deadlift. What makes this deadlift unique is the stance with your feet. It is this wide squat, also known as a sumo. All right, so toes are gonna be out. Also, the differentiator in this deadlift is that your hands and the weight are between your legs versus being on the outside with a dumbbell deadlift. So I'm gonna hold two 35-pound dumbbells. I'll show you from the side. I'm gonna hinge from my hips, and then as I hinge, I'm gonna bend my knees slightly, and then I'm gonna draw my hips back up and through to stand, okay? You have a total of 8 reps, Kelly.
Same thing you're doing.
Same thing. Okay, Lee's got her, oh, she's doubling up. She's got a couple mini bands and a weight she's gonna use to try to get that resistance. Okay, so I've got those two 35s. Let's widen our feet, nice and wide, toes out, weights between. Ready? Tip from hips, down and up. 1. Now you can hold these weights as comfortable as you can, all right? If you have a bar, great. I'm just gonna hold these to what makes sense for my body. Doesn't really matter if it's pretty. Good. What matters is that I'm feeling this behind my legs. 1 more. Yes. Be careful, set those weights down. Now, one way you could increase intensity, if you had access to some elevation of equal height, you could put 1 foot on each elevation, hold the weight between you, and get even lower, okay, in what we call deficit deadlift. That's another way, or mixing bands with weight like Lee's doing. All right, ready, Kelly?
I'm ready.
How are you holding your weights?
In front.
Parallel, awesome. Okay, take those feet wide. Nice strong core. Bend your knees, pick up your weight. Let's meet in standing, and now let's tip. Tip, and draw through. 1. Don't push your hips forward at the top. Keep your chin slightly tucked in, and your back flat. Good. You've got it. 4 to go. Only 8 reps each round. Good. That's it. 2 more. And last one. Woo! Set those down. Good work. Okay. You've done the math. 8 times 3. That's 24 reps of a sumo deadlift. That's a lot of reps. But breaking it down makes it easier for us to go heavier, right? Because we're taking that break in between. So last chance. Go heavier if you can. Let's make these last 8 really good. This is our last lower body exercise for the day. So I'm taking my feet nice and wide. Reestablish that stability. Reach down for my weights. Use my legs to pick them up. And here we go. Tip from hips. And draw it up. 8. Remember, it's not a squat. It's a hinge. So we're pushing hips back, okay? Not down, back. Good. Just a few more. 4. Good. 3. 2. And last one. Great job. Set those down safely. And rest. Shake out your legs. Okay. Let's move on, team. We're headed to the floor for your chest. Starting with the simple yet effective chest press. So we're going to be lying on our backs. I'm going to use 25s. Very simple move. Very effective move. You can do this on a bench, lying flat on your back. And Kelly, what are you going to do?
Same thing.
Same thing. Okay. Leah's going to double up on her bands, just putting them under her body. Okay. Good. Okay. Arms out like goalposts. Ready? Let's drive them up together for 10 reps. Now, when you go to the top, don't let the dumbbells touch. Don't let them playing together. It's almost like they're going to touch, and then they change their mind. Lift that chest. Brace that belly. Good. That's it. 3 more. Just 10, everyone. For reference, like I said, I'm using 25s. And 1. Good. Lower them down. You can stay on your back here. We're just going to hang out for a few seconds. If you need to open your arms, kind of give yourself a little stretch, you can. Okay. Don't be afraid to go heavier here on this move either. This is a classic compound move. All right. Your chest is stronger than you think. All right. Here we go. Round 2, up and together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come on, big push. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wow. Felt like all of a sudden someone turned the heat up in this room. The whole body is working right now. Squeeze your glutes as you press up, team. Those glutes can get involved in that chest press. Don't leave them out of the equation. All right, if you need to open your arms, one more chance. We're going to our 3rd round for the chest press. Last opportunity to go heavier. Here we go. Up and together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Focus on strength. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Safely put those down. Meet me up. Good. All right, we're gonna work ourselves to standing. We're gonna focus again on the chest with a weighted pec fly, okay? We did part of the move in our warm-up. We're gonna take out the part that just comes in and out, in and out. So you're gonna feel some in your shoulders, okay? They're involved, but you're also going to feel it right here in the front of the shoulders and your pecs in the front of your body, okay? So go a little lighter. For this one, I'm gonna use 12s. We're gonna do 8 reps total. Try to keep your elbows at shoulder height. So let's bend them, bring them up, goal post again. Now bring them in. 8. Good. Try to squeeze an imaginary pillow between your elbows. Squeeze the pillow. Good. Good. 2 more. Keep them up. Good. Last one. And come down safely. Rest. All right. Keep the weights in your hands. Let's do a little shoulder roll. Again, I'm using 12s. Kelly, are you going to do anything different there?
I am not.
Okay. What are you using?
I have 8.
8s. Great. Lee, you've got your strength band. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Are we ready to go again? Let's bend our elbows. Lift them up. Good. And bring them in. Squeeze the pillow. That's it. 7. Whew. 6. 5. 4. Keep them up. 3. 2. And 1. Bring them down safely. Don't put the weights down. All right, a little challenge here. Let's hold on to those weights. Give me another shoulder roll. Get the tension out of those shoulders, out of your traps. We're gonna do this last time, okay? So slide into the knees, elbows bent, bring them up, and let's go. 8, 7, woo, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, that burns. Fire, fire. Okay, shake it out. We're gonna move to our chest. We've got 3 more straight sets and then that core finisher, so hang in there. Again, it's simple, you guys, but so effective. And sometimes just going back to basics is all you need, all right? Really focusing on form. You don't need a ton of fancy moves. Sometimes those are great, keep us entertained. But most of the time, you guys, when it comes to strength and muscle building, it's those basics, it's form, and it's working on strength, okay? So let's talk about shoulders. We're going to be doing a push press. Bar, if you have one, if not 2 dumbbells, we're gonna use a little bit of our lower body to get into a dynamic press over our head. It's called a push press for 10 reps. Kelly?
Same thing.
Same thing, okay. This workout is great for everyone. Okay, 15s for me, 1 in each hand. Again, if you have a straight bar, easy bar, Olympic bar, absolutely get that out, use it for this one. All right, are we ready? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, team, now's a good time to assess can I go heavier, right? Because you're using your lower body with your upper body, so you're getting a little bit of push from that lower body to help facilitate that big push over your head. So for me, 15s were great, but I know I can go a little heavier. So I'm gonna try these 25s. Yeah, get some encouragement from my team back here. All right, we've got 10 reps again. Are you ready? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, come on, 2, one more. Yes, great job. 25s for me definitely made a difference. Ideally, I would go to 20, not jump from 15 to 25, but you know what? They're here. I wanted to see what I could do. Surprise myself. Sure enough, I can do it. So take the challenge. Let's try to go up in 5, 2.5 to 5 pound increments. All right, that's a safe way to do it. So are we ready? Are we ready? Last time. 10 reps. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, come on, 7, good. Use those legs. 3 more, 2 more, last one. Yes, great job. Okay, let's grab a swig of water. We haven't done that yet today. Woo, I'm feeling the burn in those shoulders. I always encourage you guys, take selfies after a shoulder workout. Really rewarding to see those muscles pop, okay? 2 more straight sets, team. Next one, classic bent over reverse fly. Small twist to this move. We're gonna have our palms facing out to really just try to hit the back of that shoulder, your rear delt. So we'll bend from hips and we'll go out, palms facing out. Kelly, tell us what you're doing.
I'm going to do a slightly different stance. My upper body is the same exact, but I'm going to do a split stance to take the pressure off of my lower back. And I have the wider base with my feet, again, for stability.
I love that. Can you turn to the side real quick and show us your profile? Yeah. And what Kelly's not doing is standing up. So as she gets tired, she's probably going to want to do this. Resist that urge and stay over. Yeah. Nice. I love it. Okay. So we're going to do just 8 reps each round. I am going to use my 12s. All right. This is a really small muscle group. So don't go super heavy on this one. Know what you can do, but we're doing just 8, okay? Ready, team? Okay, tip from hips, palms facing out. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, good. 3, don't stand up. 1 more. Yes, awesome work. Okay, same challenge as the weighted pec deck. Hold on to those weights, okay? Just that small little change during your rest can add up to some extra calorie burn, all right? Just taking a little effort to hold these weights in your hands. Take a deep breath in, exhale, tip from hips, palms facing out, round 2. 1, good, thumbs up. 2, 3, stay bent over, halfway, good. Come on, don't let the dumbbells just fall out of the air. Lower them with control. 1 more. And rest. Wow, 8 reps. They sound so innocent, and you're like, sure, Haven, 8, no problem, got it. Man, until you start into it, it starts to burn. Round 3 brings you to the last one for your bent over reverse fly. Tip from hips, palms facing out. Let's go. Come on. Push out. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, come on, 2 more, 7, and 8. Awesome work. I don't know about you, team. This has been a really hard workout today. I'm feeling it. So we're gonna end with that side raise, side lateral raise. A simple move again, but so effective for the top of your shoulders. Here's the deal, I get super picky with this one, okay? I love to see great form on this move, and great form looks like this. Elbows leading the way, okay? So your elbows initiate that movement upward. And think of your pinkies to the ceiling, okay? What that is going to help you prevent is this. And we see a lot of this, right, Lee? We see a lot of this. All right, that's not gonna get you much. You want some elbows up, pinkies lead the way, all right? To really hit the top of that shoulder. All right, this is your last straight set, 8 reps each round. I'm gonna go a little heavier, starting with these 15s. Now, the more straight and longer you make your arms, the harder this move is gonna get. If you wanna make it a little bit easier, bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, elbows up, pinkies up. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Let's set them down for a second. Shake it out. Quick shoulder roll. Doing great. Okay. Hang in there. Two more rounds. All right. Couple deep breaths. Again, release those traps around your neck. Good. Push those shoulders out of your ears. All right. Pick up those weights. Second round. Elbows lead. Pinkies up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and rest. Set those down. Here we go, here we go. How you feeling, Lee? Okay, Kelly? All right, how you feeling at home? You ready to crush this last set? Let's do it. Pick up your weights. 8 reps. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, squeaked out that last one. All right, grab one more swig of water before you hit the floor for our core finisher. Kelly's gonna show you some alternatives for these moves as we go through them. We've got 3. We're gonna do 1 round. If you feel great, go for a second round. We're gonna take you through 1 round, 10, 20, 30 with the rep range. First move, hitting the ground on our backs. We're doing a reverse crunch hip raise. So for me, I'm gonna tap my toes, I'm gonna pull my knees toward my chest, and then I'm gonna shoot my feet up into the air with a small hip raise off the floor. Kelly, what are you doing?
I'm gonna keep my knees at a 90-degree angle and tap one heel at a time.
Love that. Okay, then we're gonna sit up. You can hold a weight here if you'd like. You can also take your feet off your floor. We're gonna twist, Russian twist for 20 total reps. Kelly?
I'm not gonna have a weight in my hand. I'm gonna keep my feet on the ground and I'm gonna sit up a little straighter.
Yeah, more straight up. Okay, then our last move, classic move here, ab crunch. Everyone can do this one on your backs. The key though is not to pull on your head and neck, okay? So I want your fingertips touching your forehead or your temple. We're just gonna do the classic crunch. Oh yeah, for 30 reps. All right, we're hitting the lower, the obliques, and the center of your abs, all of them together in this core finisher. Here we go, 10 reverse crunch hip raises. Up, 1, up, 2. Come on, it's a small move. Try not to use momentum. That's why you want your feet to go straight up, not over your head. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, come on up. Again, use a weight if you'd like. We've got 20 total reps of a Russian twist. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make your way back down. Nice and easy. All right, I'm gonna just put my toes on the floor, lifting my heels, hands by my forehead. 30 ab crunches. 1. Come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, inhale, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, don't pull on your head. 8, 9, 10. 10 to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Let's pull the knees in towards our chest. Let's rock side to side. Good job. Massage that lower back a little bit. Feels good, doesn't it? while we're here on our backs, let's go ahead and take a couple stretches here. Lower one foot to the floor, take your ankle of the opposite leg and lay it right there on top, right below your knee. Okay, so we're in this like kind of figure four. Pick up your foot and then grab behind your knee. Okay, so you're gonna feel that in your outer glutes. And if you want to intensify, bring the top toes back towards your shin. Good, just breathe through that. Okay, so put your foot back on the floor and then take the foot that's on top and bring it towards the ceiling for a hamstring stretch. Try to grab behind the calf or your hamstring, not right under the knee. And release, put that foot on the floor and let's reverse it. So we're gonna take the other foot across and then reach behind. Good, hold the toes back towards the shins if it feels right. Intensify that outer glute stretch, feels really good. Good, now kick that foot up towards the ceiling. Get a nice hamstring stretch from those sumo deadlifts. Good work. And release, and all we're gonna do is roll to the side. Let's come up onto all fours. We're gonna thread the needle, so we're gonna take one arm under the other, palm facing up, and we're gonna stretch out that shoulder. Reach forward with the other arm, if that feels good too. Perfect, bring it back in, come up, and let's go to the other side. Thread the arm through, good, reach forward. Nice big stretch here, through the shoulders, through the chest. Love it. Okay, bring your arm back, push up into all fours. Now, curl your back toes under. Let's come into a downward facing dog. Let's walk our feet towards our hands. Walk them in, good. All right, now let's roll up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. You've been on the floor for a while. Good job. All right, we're gonna take one deep breath in as a community and one exhale. Before we do that, I want to give you one reminder that's coming up next Monday for our community. If you're interested in coaching the faster way to fat loss, we have a certification event coming up on Monday, December 7th, that we would love for you to be part of and to hear about. You can register by going to fasterwaytofatloss.com/certification to sign up and be part of this really monumental event where you too can also become a coach for the Faster Way to Fat Loss. We would love to have you as part of this community. We appreciate you and we know that you would do an excellent job at doing it. So if it's a passion inside of you, go ahead and sign up and hear about it. All right, so let's take a big inhale and exhale. Thank you for joining us and have a great day.